We are live here at 1300 Smile Stadium, ready for what is meant to be an absolute barnstorming game here between the North Queensland Cowboys and the New Zealand Warriors. Obviously, both teams making a few changes in their spines. Obviously, Houston getting his first start at the halfback jersey, while the Warriors have McCartney moving to hooker. A big change that we'll set to see how that plays out here in Townsville. I'm joined here in the commentary box by Dustin Richards. Dusty, what are you looking forward to about this match?
Looking forward to see how the Warriors go with these new spine changes, especially McCartney going to hooker. He's never played there before. He has played lock, but never hooker. So we'll see how he goes with the passing ability.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, considering obviously McCartney played that little ball playing lock role at the Rabbitohs back in Season 3 before he was traded to the Warriors. So to see now he gets his first start in the hooker jersey with Jaden White moving to halfback, which is quite interesting because I don't think Jaden White's ever played in the halves at the Warriors, usually playing either off the bench or starting at the dummy half role. I'll be interested to see how they go for this game, as the Warriors have first use to the 40 Corcoran, given it inside the pack. Corcoran, who moves back to the lock role, which saw him dominate last season. See how it goes here, as that's a big run by John Nanai. Lots of talks about his positions over the past few weeks. That'll get the stuff going. Great run and great start there by Nanai.
100%. Definitely what you need. You need his hands on the ball more often, and that's how you get it, in a core forward role.
As McCartney takes it, looks good at dummy half. They'll get the juices flowing as he'll play it there just short the 30-metre line. Goes back to Corcoran. He'll punt it down to Titera Maxwell, who gets the ball there. Will be caught there by Josh Corcoran. And he'll play it there, as they take it a long ball over to Thomas Wallace, who gives it to Casey Namana to sort of take a centering run. Centering the park. Middle of the field playing it there. 30 metres out. They go back over towards Tara Maxwell. Warriors rush in defense though. Haven't made many meters to begin this set. They'll play it there again on the 30. Pasaka. This is a great defensive set so far from the Warriors. Really putting a lot of pressure on the Cowboys. They'll be kick early. In fact, Houston know what it is. He was over the 40. It's a great kick nonetheless. And a great start there from Houston, though. He was just over the 40, though.
And the confidence of Houston is good. Love to see it. You got to have that confidence when you're a young rookie half. But to take that kick shows some guts, and it didn't come out. But if he keeps chipping away at it, he could get it. Great stuff there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more deep, but he definitely had that kicking ability. It was a monster kick. Great pinpointing. Caught Buns out of position. It was only a metre or so over, but that's disappointing. Gets rid of all the work they just done to put the Warriors in that corner. Give away a penalty, and the Warriors are going to march upfield.
It's quite the opposite of what we've seen previous weeks, as the Warriors are usually the ones with the ill-disciplined start. Great signs here, I thought.
Yeah, obviously, what Cowboys struggled to really move the ball anywhere in that opening set. Pretty much just were stagnant on that 30-metre line for most of the set. And now the Warriors pretty much are inside their own half already. Goes over to Buds, and that's a good move from Chad Buds, arguably the best player in the game. Amatungi wraps him up there. It's taken there just short of the 20 now. They'll play it there. McCartney gives it there to White. Goes inside to Patrick Corcoran. Centering up the park. They have members to this side. They're going to go long ball over there to Corcoran. Josh Corcoran pushing forward. 8 metres out or so now. Their primary playmaker's taken out of it. 5th tackle now. Goes to Pat Corcoran. Puts it high. Not the greatest kick in the world. Tapped back. Taken by Chris Lord. He's on the move. Bunce is chasing. Bunce dives early. I don't know if they're going to catch him. Chris Lord looks to go the distance. He looks to take them. And he's going to run the length of the field to score the opening try of the game. What a turn of events.
Wow, it was all the Warriors in the first 5 minutes, but it's Chris Lord, the captain, stepping up and going, nah, I need that ball. I'm going to make an impact, and what he does. In fact, last time the Warriors and Cowboys played in the regular season, Lordy made a double. So we'll see if he gets another one, or make it even a hat trick tonight.
Yeah, he loves scoring against the Warriors. Scored a double last time they played in the regular season. Obviously, one of the tries of the season with Wilder making a line break before grubbering forward for Chris Lord to get the try. But just like that, the Cowboys strike first, despite all this possession they had. It was a tap back there from Amatungi, I think it might have been. Not Amatangi, sorry. Bunce it might have been. And Bunce was actually chasing it for a while. I thought Bunce had him, but he dived way too early, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I also think that having Kokorin out of that fifth tackle option is what hurt them. He just wasn't able to get a good kick in, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Corcoran, he is probably their primary playmaker they got at the club. And it was obviously he was taken out of it, took the tackle. His brother put it high. Wasn't the greatest kick, just sort of straight up in the air. And although Muds got to it first, he tapped it back to no one but Chris Lord. And that saw him go length of the field. And despite Cowboys not having the greatest start, they strike first and down Moscow. Moscow beats Bunce! And Moscow's looking to go for length. Pat Corcoran somehow catches up to him. What a chase down there from Pat Corcoran. I thought Moscow was gone. Look at Johnston. Gives it there to Hambolo, but he's dropped it. Oh, the Warriors going to get out of jail free card there.
The Cowboys on the front foot, but they're just going too fast for their own like, and they just come up with an error. Hopefully the Warriors can turn it around and gain some momentum back.
Yeah, Moscow, he just beat Bunce on the inside. I thought Moscow would have had the speed to go the length there, but Pat Corcoran just showed some energy to get to him. Like a last tackle, and then they went short to Kimbolo and he just juggled it and couldn't hang on. Not what they would have liked as they go now as, oh, there might have been a tackle at the ball there on the Warriors. They're going to say play on the ref though. Ref says nothing in it. So goes Engo now, taking up the middle, centering run. Chris Lord takes him down. Fifth tackle, it's going to go over to Corcoran now. He punts it forward. Running onto it is Maxwell. It'll be wrapped up there. Another great tackle there by the Warriors. Now they have to keep them down here.
Yeah, they've got him in the corner, so they have to keep him there.
As Kasaka playing it there. Now holding on a bit longer than you'd think, but they're going to say play on Ness. Dace the pace with a big run there. Obviously, the hero from last week scoring a double in their win against the Knights. What a performance that was. Amatangi now splits them up the middle. Slices through them like butter, but Bunce catches up to them. As now Thomas Wallace with a bit of move, going straight up the middle. There's no fullback at home, and Thomas Wallace is going to go the distance and score the second try for the Cowboys.
Great stuff there through the middle forwards of the Cowboys, just getting that fast ruck speed. And Thomas Wallace, he was great for the Cowboys last week, and even better, he gets a try this week.
Thomas Wallace fools them all up the middle. Bunce was offside and stuck at marker, so he could not make any tackles there. Ran straight up the middle, found a little bit of gap. The Warriors defenders were still chasing back, and somehow he just split them up the middle and burned them with speed. Great stuff there from Thomas Wallace, and just like that, the Cowboys have gone up 12-0.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. All that momentum has just shifted to the Cowboys thanks to Chris Lord with that tap-back try. Hopefully, they just need to defend a little bit better, Warriors, but that's what we've been saying for the past 2 weeks, so who knows what help that will give.
It's quite interesting with the Warriors. Obviously, they had quite a good few defensive moments in this opening 12 minutes, but they just lost a few moments. You know, when the Cowboys have made line breaks, they've seen the score of them all go very, very close. So Moscow beat Bunce on the inside earlier. That could have very easily been a try, but if it wasn't for the efforts of Pat Corcoran, and now a line break, a quick play from Amatangi sees Wallace get a quick momentum there and go over. This is dangerous for the Warriors. If the Warriors aren't careful here, this could get ugly really quickly.
Oh yeah, 100%. We could see a 13-plus game here between the margins. Just need to try and gain some field position back on the next set.
It's also quite concerning when you look at the fact that the record for the biggest win is actually the Warriors 54-6. So maybe the Cowboys are looking to end that woes with giving it against the Warriors. Steve's brought it top, so that's a good run. Beats a couple of defenders. Then getting close to the sideline there, Amatangi comes across to make a tackle on the Warriors winger. Is now Liam Rogers. He takes a run up, gets towards the 50. He'll play it there. Goes Danai. Short ball there to Engo. Pushing up towards the 40. Giving it out to Liam Rogers, looking for space.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Rogers there. He's targeting Houston rookie with his line runs, and he's just getting above the advantage line. Great stuff from an experienced second rower.
There's Jaden White, obviously the new halfback there. Caught it from a standing start, very flat-footed. Wasn't the run you expected. Now Sean Walker's forced to kick. Not the play you'd expect to kick it as... Uh-oh. Moscow has space. Moscow's quick, but he's going to get run down once more. This time by Sean Walker with help from Jaden White. I go Thomas Wallace.
I've seen dive for that one too.
Yeah, well, Moscow, he's very quick, but he seems to just be getting caught. There's now another run from Thomas Wallace. He's looking very dangerous so far. They're going to go short side here. Houston dummies it, takes on the line, then he'll get wrapped up. That's the 4th tackle. He plays it there.
Watch the markers.
Chris Lord, obviously already having one try today, pushes up towards the 20. That's going to be the 5th tackle. Goes back to Houston. He puts it high. That's not the greatest kick that would have been looking for. Taken well there by Amatungi, though. Looking for space. There was space there for a moment, but Engo wraps him up. And the Warriors survive. Better defense there from the Warriors.
Yeah, not a great kick from the Cowboys, and they're able to defuse it, even if Tyler was able to catch the ball.
Yeah, it was great work there. As now Engo, that's a run they needed.
Here we go.
Still play it
in
there.
some ball movement.
Corcoran inside. No, oh, that's a big hit. Wallace picks it up. He's looking for a double, and he's going to get it.
The costly area Warriors that's what's losing them games in the season. And once again, the loose ball, the ill-disciplined of the Warriors is what makes them go from 0-all, 16-all in a matter of minutes.
A massive shot put on Pat Corcoran, or it might have been Jaden White. Not sure. It was one of the headgear's plays. Thomas Wallace just scoops it up. And I think it shocked us all. He just found himself in space once more. Round and now he has a double. Great stuff there from Thomas Wallace.
I'd just like to say how they've actually found out chance bunts a few times in this game, whether that be on the inside play. They've definitely targeted their attack about manipulating Chance Bunce's position behind the defensive line.
You have to agree there. Chance Bunce a few times has been caught out. Obviously, Moscow beat him on the inside. Thomas Wallace twice has ran pretty much away with no bunts inside. And Chris Lord did it earlier after the bunts tap back. So they've definitely managed to get Bunce in a position where he struggles to make the tackle. So far it's worked. They're currently a point a minute at the moment. 18-0 as they kick off now. Down to Amatungi. Gives it to Stace to pace, and that's a big run there. Up towards the 20.
Most concerning thing is that the bench players haven't even looked about getting on yet. And I don't think the reinforcements are enough for the Warriors. We've said it twice this season that they need reinforcements, and the bench aren't just offering that.
As Bunty can bowl a good run there from the centre, or winger turn centre, as it goes Damien White. A long pass over to Casey Amano, the grand final hero, pushing up towards the 40. Playing it there, 4th tackle, gives it out to Stace. Oh, that's a big hit. That's something the Warriors needed. And go on Stace. The pace as they go back now. Hugh Snow punts it. A good kick there from the rookie. Gives it out to Bronson Thompson. And Bronson Thompson's looking for space. He's chasing. Amatungi's chasing. He's looking for a run. I don't think he's going to go the distance, but Amatungi is going to do a great job to cover there. Tackled there.
Great run. Great run.
Plays it there.
They needed all.
Looking for space. Second tackle now. They're going to go short side here. It seems. They go short side. Walker puts it on the chest there, but he's going to be put on his back.
Great stuff there. I thought targeting where the market is loose, and that's where they go on that right-hand side. Just a shame he got turned over.
Yeah, just give me the Cowboys' first rule test. Sit that original tap back that led to Chris Lord's try. Playing it there. Goes short ball there to Sticker Bros. We see a Cowboys player come off. They're actually defending with only 11 at the moment. Or 12, I should say. Interesting thing there is they go Corcoran, and Corcoran takes it a line and he's in.
To Corcoran, if so, great from McCartney. Up.
Yeah, great stuff there from Corcoran. A short ball there from, I think it might have been John McCartney. And he just finds space. Cowboys defenders left gap. Grabbing it air. And Pat Corcoran, he's back in the locker on. He'll love that one. The Warriors, well, they've got some points on the ball at the start. Let's see if they can start to capitalize on some more opportunities they have.
I think just having Jai McCartney in the middle, he can see his footy brain and see where the gaps are forming rather than being on an edge. So I think if you can give him a little bit more time, he can make those runs and important decision making on the Cowboys line.
Yeah, it's not Corcoran. Usually it's not Pat Corcoran taking on a line like that. Usually he's either taking a hit up or passing it off to an outside defender. But he just saw the gap open up. He just took on the line and gets over. And well, the Warriors are going to start somewhere, and that's a good start. And now it's Rex Slattery taking on the line.
I think if you're the Warriors, you much prefer having that. Oh, Corcoran having another great game at lock. I think.
That's a great run. That will help there as now Sticker Bro takes it up. He meets the likes of Namana, or sorry, I should say Thomas Wallace and Chris Lord. Getting up past the 50 now. Play it there. Goes out to Liam Rogers. Rogers through a gap. Rogers looking for space. He can't find it at the moment. He got the gap, but he couldn't find the pass back on the inside. He'll play it there, 20, but they're already over to 20. Fourth tackle it is. Look at two last plays. Paddy Corcoran takes it up now. They're over to 10. Onto the 10, I should say. Fifth tackle now. Get up in here. Goes Corcoran. Not the greatest kick, if I'm honest. Taken by Bunce. But a disappointing kick to end the great set.
Yeah, look. It's just been a couple times where that's let them off. They need to defend the short side here as well. Keep them in this corner so they can't game up the middle. That's where they're losing this game, the Warriors, in the middle.
It's now Kasako. Gets an offload there to Hugh Snow. That'll be the second tackle. Loses some meters on that play. It's going to kick here in Wells. That's a good run there from the half. Turned lock. As now offload to Thomas Wallace. He's played a great game so far. Will be wrapped up there by Josh Corcoran. He'll play it there on the 30. Already got 2 tries. He was looking for a third there, but couldn't find it. S. Johnson, a lot of pressure put on him there. He'll be pushed onto his back there. That'll be just past the 30. Goes through the hands now. Moana. Hugh Snow takes on the line. Gets up past the 20 now. Fifth tackle. Goes Chris Lord. He puts it high. Going to put it high there for Isaac Simons, but it'll be wrapped up there by Chris Lord. Another great attack and set to end, and a great defensive play there from Chris Lord.
How good the Warriors are playing now with him at lock.
You have to agree. Obviously, he's been a lock all game, but he's getting his hands on the ball a lot now, and well, it's working really well for them at the moment as they go another short ball there. This time, direct Slattery. That'll be the fourth. To Josh Corcoran. Bit of a wonky kick there. Taken by Amatungi. This is dangerous. White's there to wrap him up.
Decision making, go for the early kick, but poor execution. Just, I don't know what happened there. You need to kick to a corner if you're going to kick early.
I have to agree now as it goes Husto. Given there to Amatungi. He's going to be wrapped up there by Liam Rogers. Long pass again over, this time to Moana, although the Cowboys are a bit of a stale here. They haven't moved past the 30 despite being in this area since like the second tackle. Warriors line citizens definitely showing off here. Fifth tackle now. Goes Moana, he's going to end up punting it. Crossfield there to Broden Thompson. Can he be the one to spark something for the Warriors? It's the first tackle. He'll play it there. Jimmy Corcoran take another run here. Gives it inside there to Slattery. Big run there from the prop forward. That'll be the second tackle. Goes over to Bunsey. Chance Bunce will push up there towards the 40. The Warriors, they need to find something here before half time. I think if they want to put themselves really in a position to win this game or do something in this match, they still have to be the next to score. Get a try before half time. There's still 12 minutes to go to the break. Or should I say 11. Rex Slattery will play it there. Just past the 40. Goes Corcoran. He'll punt it over. It'll be fielded there by Moscow. This is dangerous. Moscow gets past one, but once again he's wrapped up there. And the Cowboys will start their set on the 30.
Yeah, look, just defense from the Warriors in that previous set was really good, and I think they finished well as bit of an interesting thing. You don't usually see Snicko come on until after half time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is usually after half time. As they get an offload there now to Johnston. Moscow's been getting his hands a lot on the ball today, but he hasn't been able to finish anything off. There's one, that's surely forward. They're going to say play on. Thought that ball looked a little bit forward there from Moana. They say play on though as Kieran Walls plays it there. As he punts over there, straight down to Braun Thompson, who now steps one. Yes, some pace, Braun Thompson. He's wrapped up though by Amatangi, and that's a great run there.
Been electric on this left edge. Great stuff from him in the kick returns.
Have to agree, now McCartney fends off one. That's a good run. Gets up towards the 30. Good stuff there from John McCartney. Played there, bunts now. Gives it a Corcoran. Short ball there to Liam Rogers, looking for space, but he's wrapped up there by some covered fenders. Third tackle now, Corcoran. Over to Bunce. This is looking good, but he's wrapped up there. They don't get tricked by Bunce's step. Fourth tackle. Goes Jenna White. Short ball there to Rex Slattery. Fifth tackle. 18 metres out now. Goes back. Another kick there by Corcoran, but another pretty poor one. Taken by himself. But there's nowhere to go, and the Cowboys wrap him up.
On a roll there, the Warriors. They just needed to have a better kick option. Just some slight things they need to improve on. It's the same things they haven't improved on since the first week of this season.
I have to agree. The kick just never really worked for me there. Just sort of a little chip up in the air there. He did manage to catch it himself, but the countless Cowboys defenders around that managed to catch him. Now Chris Lord with a good run. He's already got one try today. Chance Bunch managed to wrap him up though. Third tackle now. Goes long ball over to Bunty Cambolo. As we see the winger over there. Isaac Simons just slip over there. They'll play on here. Short there to Johnston. That'll be the fifth tackle. 6 or so minutes left until the break. Cowboys still lead 18 points to 6. Haven't scored since the 17th minute. It goes down to Braun Thompson now. He's dangerous. Takes on the sideline. Getting awfully close. Manages to cut back on the inside before Almatungi can think about sending him over. So now Rex Slattery up the middle. Good run there from Rex Slattery. Getting up closer to the 40 now.
Left side of Warriors here has been tremendous in getting some meters for this pack. We need to shift some ball movement over there. Get Bunsey on that left edge. Create an overlap if possible.
I have to agree, which they haven't really shown us. That's a good run from Rex Slattery. Gets taken eventually there by who looks to be Kobe Johnston there. They go over to Bunce. Gives it to Isaac Simon, who steps one, but he's going to be wrapped up there. 8 or so meters out now. Goes Corcoran, puts it high. A little bit higher than deeper than you'd think, and Amatungi takes it safely.
If they needed a score on that set, to be honest. Mental game is going to be costly coming into the second half. 18-6 is so different going into the sheds than 18-12 mentally and physically.
Kieran Rolls takes the short ball there. Goes long ball over to Kobe Johnston now. Plays it there. 5 meters off the 40 now. Is it over there now to Kieran Walls? A great run there. Runs into the clutches of Rex Slattery and John McCartney. He'll look to play it there. Goes over and now Johnston looking for space. But I'll tell you what though. The Warriors, they have been very good since that 17th minute mark. Since they've conceded the last 3 tries when Thomas Wallace scored. Since then, they have been very solid. And I think they can definitely put in a bit of a number on this Cowboys outfit in the second half. If they can get some momentum.
100%. They just need that moment though. That spark to light the fire in either now or at the early stages of the second half.
I have to agree there as McCartney gives it short there to Barner. Only a minute left until half time. Probably see the Warriors round that as this the final set of the first half, I should say, as it goes Liam Rogers now. A good run there, taken down. Very solid in this game, Liam Rogers so far. As he gives a short ball there to Engo. This is a good run. Gets it offload back to Corcoran, although Chris Lord comes around to push it back. Oh, sorry, she's Casey Lamana. Goes over another run there by Rogers. He'll play it there. This will be the final play of the half. Just 15 seconds remaining now. Goes back there. Not the greatest kick there. Running onto it is Amatangi. This is dangerous. Amatangi scored. Say goodbye, Amatangi. He's over the 30. Shot the goal. You ain't catching him. He is quick. He is fast. It's Amatangi, and that's a try.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness. That is not what the Warriors needed going into the second half. I think their confidence is going to be shattered. And I thought defense was improving until that very moment. I think that to improve costly in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, it's quite disappointing to see that there from Amatangi. I'm not Amatangi, sorry, the Warriors. Great stuff there by Amatangi, though. Just taken there. He stepped one. We know how quick he is. And it just, once he got into space, he was gone. It was never a good kick, and he just sprints it off. But Schuster gets the conversion. He throws away the tee. Passes it off to the trainer. As we head off to the break. Cowboys leading the Warriors 22 points to 6, or 24 points. The second half. The Warriors getting ready to kick off here. Down by 18. They can still win this game. But that try by Amatangi at halftime definitely hurts their chances. It's going to be a big mountain to climb to get back into it. As Corcoran kicks off. And Dustin, what were your thoughts on that first half performance by both teams?
Well, I thought the Warriors were pretty sound in defense for majority of the first half. Little errors slipped in there. Trickled in throughout. By this man in particular. That's what caused him some headaches in the first half.
Yeah, Amatangi. I thought for the most part, so that's an error there by Coben Walmsley. Not what the Cowboys would have liked, and the Warriors will get their first set here as Bunt's down, look for space. He'll get wrapped up there by Amatangi. And Bunt will play it there on the 20. It goes white. Long pass over to Awatere, looking for space, he'll be wrapped up there. Just past the 20 now. It's a good opportunity for the Warriors if they want to produce something out there to Porter Thompson. He's been very strong in his performance today.
I also think Liam Rogers has been pretty sound for the Warriors on this left edge.
As Corcoran scored, looking for a double, who'll be wrapped up there. Fourth tackle now. Short ball there to Lawrence. And he'll be wrapped up. Is he over the try line? They say no. Very close there. In fact, they're going to ask him to walk backwards. I'm not sure how. And McCartney's going to look to go from dummy half, but he gets wrapped up there. Disappointing end to the set from the Warriors.
Yeah. But it's where they turn the ball over, which I was impressed about. They can still defend this. They're in a corner now. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot better. As Kasaka races up the middle. That's a good run there from the Cowboys' second rower. Solid as always. We'll play it there just past the 30. Goes to Arnold Takuri. Gets his old club. He gets taken just past the 40 now. Third tackle. Play it there. Goes Chris Lord. Short ball there to Johnston. Good run up there from Kobe Johnston. And the Cowboys now. They really make quick work of this. Starting on their own 10. Already they're going to end the set, in fact, on the Warriors 40. Cowboys just make meters so easily, don't they?
Yeah, and through the middle portion, it's the all forwards, I believe, that show the dominance through the middle and allows you to eat up the meters and also absorb some of the hits for their outside backs.
The Rivero's buns now pushes forward. Good run there by the fullback. Gets up there on the 30. We'll play it there. Rogers now gives it there. In fact, they're going to make an error here. Aotearoa takes a Falcon there. And although he could have picked it up and played it because it was off the head, the ball bounced over the sideline and he couldn't retrieve it quick enough. And the Cowboys now, this is dangerous signs for the Warriors. Cowboys score here, you can pretty much count them out. Although they made a little bit of a comeback last week against Manly Sea Eagles, it's definitely a lot harder against the Premiers, the Cowboys. As now Matangi slices up the middle, that's a good run. Taking them out bunts. He'll play it
This
there.
is our position.
2 minutes out. Houston gets the ball over to Damien Moana. He's been very solid tonight, Houston. We'll see what he can create. If he can create something inside their own half. Short ball there. Kieran Wells pushing forward, looking for a try. He can't. He's short. Amatangi gives it there. Coven Walmsley looking for his first SRL try, and he's going to be held up.
Here we go. Defense set, attack set. Who gets the kick and who catches?
Fifth tackle. Moana puts it high, tapped back. McCartney's onto it. Breaks past the tackle, but will be taken there, and the Warriors survive. Great cover defense there from the Warriors, and great wrap-up of the ball there by McCartney. Good stuff.
I'm liking this change from the Warriors. McCartney at hooker and Kokorin at lock. I think it's been pretty good for them so far.
Yeah, I have to agree as Rogers plays it there. Go to Lawrence. Lawrence pushes it forward. Ball tackle now. They still have to find a way to get into their own goal. And put it on attack because that's a good run from Bunce. He'll be wrapped up there. Fifth tackle. Go back there to Jaden White. Hunt to get over. Down to Luka Moscow. And he'll be wrapped up there. Good take there by Luka Moscow though. So played on the 20. Was it a cover Walmsley? Played there on the 30. Moana. Houston. Out to Almatangi. He'll play it there on the 40. The Cowboys are still trying to fight for something, but they need to be better than this. Maxwell, a good run there. What are the Warriors going to do to get themselves back into this game? They're still down by 18, but they can still win it if they get some quick tries soon.
I think they just need to get some good field position off this kick, get a good kick return, and allow themselves to set up on the front foot early.
As Lord now punts it down to Braun and Thompson, looking for space, but he's going to be wrapped up there, and that'll be the first tackle. Once again, they're starting in pretty bad field position here as Bunce now, he's even wrapped up. Can't find any space there from Chance Bunce. He'll play it there. McCartney gives it to Corcoran. Long ball over there with it. This time by Common Walmsley. He breaks for a couple of tackles. He's going to get wrapped up there by what looks to be David Varner. They go short side. Moana gives it short there to Johnston. Second tackle. The Warriors can't concede here. Moana gives it short there to Arnold Takuri. That's not the play. He's wrapped up there by Chance Bunce. Kobe Johnston's been absolutely annihilated by Daniel Keat, the biggest player in the SRL. Chris Lord now pushing forward and he'll be wrapped up. Fifth tackle.
Here we go. This will prove costly.
They need to show us what they can do. And they're going to push it off. They're going to stay play on. And now Takuri's going to push over and he'll score against his old club. That was a pretty unlucky play, but you make your own luck. And the Cowboys certainly did that with Arnold Takuri scoring for the Cowboys.
Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. But look, you said they couldn't concede, and that's exactly what they did. They conceded on their own line. On top of that, they got a set restart, the Cowboys. Look, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be 30 points to 6 coming up here. Warriors, I don't know what they could do now. It's going to be a very uphill battle to win this game.
Yeah, I can imagine it'll be quite tough. Obviously, a bit of a reflect. I think it might have been a bit of charge down there, but sort of just went off the side of the hand. Landed in the lap of Arnold Takuri, who just ran onto it. found some space and he couldn't be stopped quite close to the line. I believe that might even be his first SRL try there for the young gun. Against his old club, obviously only getting a couple games there last season before he ultimately signed with the Cowboys for season 5. We should see how he goes at the Cowboys. Obviously, that's his first SRL try. Well done to the young gun as Cowboys and Warriors make it 30 points. Well, it's 30 points to 6 now.
And he's itching to get back into this game. Someone needs to step up here. Last week is Slattery. Who's it going to be this week?
I have to agree. They're going to go over here now. Having Walmsley, he's been great. Have an impact off the bench there. He's running over one of the Warriors defenders there. Play there. Maybe it could be Daniel Keane. He put a big shot on a couple of defenders. Now Kieran Wells breaks up the middle. Gets an offload, in fact. To now to Security. He's looking for another one. He'll be wrapped up there by Liam Rogers. He was missing the speed as Liam Rogers catches him. Goes Hugh Snow. Pushing forward there. He'll play it there on the 30. 4th tackle now. Goes to Kasakau. He's happy to push forward now. Gets up towards the 20. 5th tackle. Goes Moana. Gives it back to Hugh Snow. A very high kick there. For Simons, he's under a lot of pressure. He does well though. But he's wrapped up now and the Warriors have to work their way off their own line.
I think the kicking game from Hugh Snow has been sound this today. It's been getting the edge for Cowboys in majority of this half.
Have to agree versus Corcoran now with another quick run. He's the one that could inspire them. As Ryan Lawrence takes the hit up, gets the offload there to Corcoran once more. Another run here. Playing it there, just short of the 40. Goes Corcoran. He punts it, it goes deep in fact. Maybe it's going to bounce up though. So he's forced to take it. It's a very good kick there by Corcoran. It'll be wrapped up. Great change of tide there from Corcoran. Great change of momentum. What a kick there from Josh Corcoran. Just as we're talking about the kicking game from the Cowboys.
That's Takuri again. And then Chris Lord receiving the offload. Ball movement through the middle for Cowboys has been outstanding.
As now Kembolo, and just like this, they're already up to the 30. Bunce wraps him up. 3rd tackle, just short of the 40. Goes Moana, gives it to Hugh Snow. He takes on the line there. It's quite a big body. Will be wrapped up there by McCartney. Gives it there. Once again, another security. He's been great coming off the bench for the Cowboys. Wrapped up there by David Barner. 5th tackle. What are the Cowboys going to do here? Goes Moana. He puts it high. Very good kick there. A very great kick taken there by Sean Walker, but he'll be wrapped up in the in goal. And the Cowboys will get the ball back.
Another great set there by the Cowboys, and even it's sealed perfectly with another kick.
Corcoran's going to kick off there. Moscow, long pass over to Takuri. He'll be wrapped up there, and now the Cowboys get another opportunity here. Try here, I think we'll seal it. Johnston gets over to 30. Good run there from the veteran Cowboy. He'll play it there. Goes Moana, inside ball there to Lord. He'll be wrapped up. It's the 3rd tackle. Fury pushes forward, gets over to 20. Good run there from the Cowboys. He's been great against his old club. Give a short side here to Johnny Columbus, and he's wrapped up there. 5th tackle. What are the options here? 20 minutes to go in this game. Who's going to put the kick in? It's going to be Houston once more. Probably a little bit too shallow there, I'd say. Taken there by Braun Thompson, but they'll be working their way off their own line once more.
I thought that was great stuff there from the Cowboys. And even now, they're going to back it up with a good defensive set. Like we know, just with that tackle on Corcoran.
It's Liam Rogers now. They're not even up to the 20, and it's already 3rd tackle. We see the assumption off the field. This might be the momentum they need. In fact, is Keith going off? I think he is going off, yes. 4th tackle. They give it a bunch. Maybe he's someone that can spark something. But even he's wrapped up there. 5th tackle. 21 metres gain. They managed to get to the 30-metre line. But that's not how good they would have liked to go in this set. As now Jenna White's forced to kick there. He managed to find a little bit of grass, but is caught there by Maxwell. And in fact, Maxwell manages to get up very close to that 50-metre line. This is just The Warriors are hanging on by a thread at the moment. It's Houston throws the long ball over. Albertunga's in space. Goes for the off pass, but Sean Walker's there and he intercepts it.
I'm loving the cutout balls by Snow in this game. His IQ just within this game alone, getting over the advantage line and going deep for Tyler. Oh, set restart. Let's go. Another one from the Warriors. Have to capitalize here.
Yeah, set restart is definitely going to help them as Liam Rogers takes a hit up there. Sort of a baseball into the defensive line. It's McCartney. Goes out to Corcoran. Gives it an go. He runs onto it at pace there. Gets up towards the 30-meter line. Play it there. Second tackle. 19 to go. They can still produce a little bit of a comeback, although it's going to be very, very hard from here. They'll play it there. McCartney goes short side once more. Over to Bunce. Bunce has some space on the edge. He had the inside defenders attackers chose not to use them. It's fourth tackle now. You give it short there to Corcoran. He'll be wrapped up. Once again, their primary playmakers take it out of it. It's going to be down to likely Jaden White here. Give it back there to Jaden White who puts it high. A good kick here. Tapped back there to Bunce. But it's going to end up to nothing. And the Cowboys survive once more.
Look, they showed some great signs there, especially Bunce on that edge. They've turned it over in a good spot to defend, but I've said that before, and they've turned it to have a horrible defensive set. But we have to see how this goes.
Yeah, the Cowboys are just no good at working around at their own ends, but the team to be a little bit better this set. Second tackle only up to the 20. Goes long ball over, and that's a good run there by Johnson. Carrying David Marner pretty much on his back there. Third tackle now. Moana over to Thomas Wallace. Gets it off on it back to Chris Lord. Good ball movement there. We'll play it there now. Tackle. Gives it over to Moana. He's going to choose to kick early. He was over to 40. So it's not going to be 40-20. But nonetheless, the Warriors are stuck inside the 20 once more. Another great kick.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was great from David Moana. Especially improved from last week. It must be the yellow hair or something. I don't know.
Is it tripled over the sideline there? McCartney will tap it. Just past the 10-meter line. They'll have to work their way off the line once more for Warriors. Feels like a lot of the game they have had to work their way off the line, and it hasn't really worked for them when they have. Short ball there to Nanai. That's a big run there. He's someone to have to get more momentum. If he'll play it there. Goes short ball now from Corcoran, or should I say Jaden White, to David Barner. Third tackle. Jaden White once more. Gives it short there to Nanai. A good run there from prop forward. Fourth tackle. Goes back to Jaden White. That's a good kick, in fact. Looking for a 40-20, but Albertunga gets on his buck and gets there. And he'll be wrapped up there just short of the 40.
Just on your earlier comment about John Nanai, he's been off the field for a lot of the game now, nearly 40 minutes, and having him back on has made an impact through the middle. You need to have more of Nanai on the ground. On the bench.
I have to agree there. Nanai needs to be on the field as much as possible. He's the big dog of this Warriors team, the alpha male, if you will. And needs to be on the field as much as possible. As Moana goes inside there to the Mana. Pushing forward there. Fifth tackle now. 13 minutes left in this one as Moana puts it high. That's a great kick there. Goes high there. Taken well there by Braun and Thompson. And they'll be wrapped up there once more. And once again, the Warriors are having to work their way up from inside their own 10-meter line.
Yeah, look, it's not great signs here. Every time they've had to try and get out of their own end, it's proven physically tolling on the Warriors, I feel. Especially through that middle portion of the field.
As Ngo gets an offload there from Nanai. Fourth tackle now. Goes Bukbana inside board and Bunce, but he's wrapped up relatively easily there. The Warriors fullback. He'll play it there, fifth tackle. Punts it down there from Warriors. Bounces up for Amatungi once more. Amatungi puts on a bit of space to be wrapped up, but once again he works his way and the Cowboys starting their set inside the Warriors half. Houston, another beautiful cut-up ball. Gets it out to Maxwell. Maxwell's looking for space. He'll be wrapped up there by Buns. Beautiful stuff there. 25 meters out now. Second tackle, 10 meters gone. The Warriors are pretty much, I think you can get the Warriors out now. A try here will just put them the nail on the coffin and sealed. Kieran Rolls gives it out to Stace the pace. A good solid run there from the prop forward, pushing up there. 4th tackle now. 8 metres out. Gives it there to Johnston. Johnston pushing forward. He's going to go close to the line. Is he there? 5th tackle. Warner puts it high. A very wonky kick sideways. It's going to be taken there from Maxwell. And he's going to be wrapped up there.
I thought he had it there for a second, but it's the defense of the Warriors there in the corner. They have to work it out even more now. Great way to turn it over for the Cowboys, I thought.
Yeah, the Warriors just haven't been scoring many tries in the second half, the Cowboys, but they've just kept the Warriors down in their own end and away from scoring tries as Broadcops will play them. In fact, I don't know if the Cowboys have really given Warriors any opportunities. Their completion rate might be very high in this game because it feels like they haven't made many errors at all, the Cowboys.
No, not at all. I think they've been sound across the board. Definitely improved from last week. A bit of rust on the gears, I thought, from last week. But it's all... Get a WD-40 on it, and it's all good. It's exactly what they've done this week.
As Jalen White pushes forward, gets past the 30 now. 7 minutes to go. The Warriors are out of this game now, you can say, once and for all. I don't think they're going to score 4 tries in about 7 minutes. As Moscow now. Moscow puts on a bit of move. Bunce is chasing. I think Bunce might still get him, but it's a foot race. It's a foot race for the ages. Moscow has had a few of these that he's lost today, and he's going to lose another one. But the Cowboys will start their set inside the Warriors 10-meter line. They'll play it there. Hughes, though, he's been great tonight. Gives it short there to Thomas Wallace. Looking for a hat trick. He's going to get pulled up just short. 2nd tackle. Kieran Wells gives it over to Johnston. He'll play it there. 3rd tackle now. And, oh, that's a big shot put on Moana there. That'll be the 4th tackle. Namana looking for a try. He's going to get put on his back. And great defense once more from the Warriors.
Yeah, outstanding. They definitely had to put their heels down and just put their shoulders in. They had to work hard for that. Good stuff.
5th tackle now. Moana grabs it through, but it's going to be potentially knocked on to McCartney. He'll take the ball there. And, well, once more, the Warriors survive, but the Cowboys, the fact they just kept the ball away from the Warriors has sort of led them to the winning game, even though they haven't needed to score that many tries since pretty much the 20th minute when they scored those 3 quick tries to begin the game.
100%. I think it was the deep hole, and just limiting the Warriors in ball is what put the final nail in the coffin and covered it up.
Up the Griever as Liam Rogers, he'll be put on his back there. 5th tackle, this will be 4 minutes remaining in this game. I think the Warriors would just like to finish off this game. As it punts down, straight down there to Tara Maxwell. He gets past one, in fact, and Tara Maxwell's going to pull for more. He'll go the distance. They'll end the second half like they ended the first half with a kick return try, this time by Tara Maxwell, and he's gone. With length off the field to finish the game off for the Cowboys. He still scores kick return tries like the season 4 grand final, and he scores another one right there.
There you go. The back 5 can be so dangerous on the kick return, and we just see it there from the Cowboys. Once again, they've been sound all around. Great stuff there. As we'll see Hugh Snow 6-6. If you any punches out there, 13 plus for the Cowboys, I think you're going to get your money's worth tonight.
Yeah, obviously, 3 minutes to go. This is not the type of game the Warriors have been looking for overall. They've been better in the second half, but that doesn't necessarily mean they've been good, I will say. They've struggled to get off their own end. Their defense has been sound, but other than that, once more, they haven't been able to capitalize on anything that they've been given. Had no opportunities. The Cowboys have pretty much suffocated them of any ball use. And once more, the Warriors are going to go 0-3, or they're going to go 0-3 to begin the season after their 3rd loss. Obviously, previous weeks they've lost both games. Notably against the Raiders in week 1. And I'll get someone to remind me who they lost to last week, as I can't exactly remember.
Manly were against the Eagles.
Manly, that's right. They lost to Manly last week. They'll lose another one here. It's time for the Cowboys, and things aren't looking pretty for the Warriors going forward.
Columbus now on the sideline gets a tap from Chance Bunce, and Rogers will finish off the tackle.
They can't let them score here. They do not want to concede another one now. Thomas Wallace will be already got a double today. Push forward, 5th tackle now. Goes back. Warner puts it high. That's a very, very good kick there. It's going to take it now by Chance Bunce, and he'll end off the game. But Columbus, he looked like he could have been gone there. He got the ankle tap there from Bunce, but that could have been very dangerous there. That would have been a dangerous end to the half. Or game, I should say.
And now, he's just proven how much of an effort man he is as he keeps trying. Oh, no!
This is not looking good. Tyler Amatangi's in a lot of pain right now. Grabbing at his leg there. They've removed him from the field. Probably, I'd have to shoot into precautionary, given there's 15 seconds left on the clock. Although I expect us to hear more about that in the coming weeks, I should say. As that's going to be full time there. Cowboys take out the match. 36 points to 6 against the New Zealand Warriors. We hear more about that injury on Tyler Amatanga, I guess, through the week. But concerning signs there for the Cowboys fullback. He looked like he was in a lot of pain at the end.
If it's a PCL injury, those things are nasty. Any ligaments in your knee are nasty to injure. But if you look at these stats now, across the board, they were pretty good with holding the ball.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised to see that the Cowboys made more errors than the Warriors. Obviously, the Warriors have a few notable ones where a lost ball led to a Thomas Wallace try, but overall, very solid performance. And John McCartney only man of the match. Not sure I agree with the Rugby League Live 4 standings on that. But as we have a look at the stats here from the Cowboys, he got injured, but Amatangi still had a very good performance, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%. You can definitely see his knees did get a workout. 275 run meters, not the highest in the SRL, but still up there. But also, take note, 7 line breaks.
Yeah, definitely a workhorse there, just breaking the line open. So look at some of the other players. Chris Lord had definitely a very strong performance. Obviously got that runaway try. 192 run meters though, 2 line breaks and 2 tackle breaks, along with 26 tackles, the second most in the match, most for the Cowboys there. Great stuff from him too, wasn't it?
100%. Captain that leads by examples. Good to see it.
Luka Moscow also had a sound performance as we take a look at the Warriors' stats here. Braun Thompson, probably their best player. But McCartney, for his first game in hooker, played pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah, 100% got that try assist with Corcoran. I'd also like to point out Liam Rogers. He was great on the left edge. Got 2 line breaks, 168 run meters. And he had some good plays to allow Broughton Thompson to get the ball early on.
After River and Corcoran also had a solid performance. See an error in there, but besides that, just solid all round, as you'd expect from Pat Corcoran. And the Warriors still have quite a few good players. But as we look down at the bottom here, David Barter. He's had 2 second rollers of the year, Season 4 and Season 2. 13 run meters is all he got.
They're not spreading
They
the
have
ball
to
evenly.
give him to the ball. They have to give him the ball more. 13 run meters is not good enough.
No, but how do you allow N.I., Rogers, and Barner all get the ball, especially if it's not right edge? Side. So how do you get Barner that ball?
Barner, they just have to give him more ball. He's a quality second rower. He's probably up there with one of the best in the league. And for him to make only 13 run meters, that's just very poor from them. Another one is Nana, only 81 run meters. Probably expect more from him. But
only 40 minutes though.
Overall, Cowboys, they get the victory. Thoroughly deserved. And I think that's all from us. I've been Lachlan Martin. Thank you once again, Dusty and Richards, for joining me. I'll be seeing you all later.